It's exactly what it sounds like. Exactly for the video, but I mean, the best way to look at it is we all saw what happened with ZR1, right? Okay, when he went to put Tiffany there, and they basically had won this, she had to refile. It's gonna be pretty much the same thing. It's basically like, when they're first going in the first court deal, they're looking at each other as 50-50, right? When she does something like this, that's when it starts to tilt into someone else's favor. So right now you can say it's like 60-40 for Sarah. Now she'll still have to refile. Tiffany can go do all that. There'll be more paperwork, more time. But
it's like evading.
Exactly.
Gotcha. What a serpent she is. I see in my mind's eye a serpent.
Ashe.
Love and light. Now press 5, ho. Go ahead, Dominican, do it.
I am daddy, ho.
I'm sorry. I needed a little laughter after that.
I don't know how you guys got rid of Santi so quick, but whoever did that, thank you.
You're welcome. I've never used my mod power so much in my life today.
Oh, no, and then you told them, okay, play your music, but do it on mute. Bye.
I swear to God, I never use my mod powers, so I apologize to everyone in advance. Careful what you say, one of her snakes are in here. We gotta cast the serpent out. Speak up, spirit. Oh my God, that shit will forever live with me, I think, honestly.
Forever, yes.
Kiko, are we gonna play the video?
Yes, I'm coming out.
Okay, babe. Oh my God, Santi's coming back up. Don't curse me out, Santi. I'm sorry. We were just trying to talk.
I'm going to go ahead and provide an update on today's hearing. That was at 1:30 here in Smith County. Today's hearing was with Drew Anthony and Tiffany Billions, aka Tiffany McAdoo. First of all, I'm going to get this right off the bat. Tiffany McAdoo had filed a motion for change of the venue, and her reasoning was this. Attending the hearing in person would require significant travel expense and time away from work, and said that she was available by Zoom. I'm just going to say that talking about travel expenses is kind of weird when you say you sneeze $25K and you get designer clothes from California. That's weird. Now you're basically acting like you're poor. So I'm sorry. I guess you should have thought about that before you called me a meth head, before you said I was a prostitute, before you said that I was illegally receiving documents from the Collin County Court, which I did not. I guess you should have thought about that before you said those things. So sorry about your luck there. Unfortunately, she was supposed to be at the hearing today, and they even called her name. They asked if Tiffany was in the room, and then the judge looked at the clerk and said, "Was Miss McAdoo informed that she had a hearing today?" And the clerk responded and said, "Yes, she was, Your Honor." And so therefore it was noted that she did not attend her own hearing. So therefore the judge will rule in the briefs rather than in the argument. She wasn't there to argue a proper basis for the transfer, so therefore we win that. Moving on to Drew. Drew Anthony also did not appear. It was only one of his attorneys that showed up to the hearing, where they made their argument for dismissal. Both attorneys went back and forth for a while. Judge asked a lot of questions about the rules of TCPA and anti-SLAPP, and that there are multiple tiers that have to be met, different levels. And CJ believes that we do not believe that TCPA applies in this case. And the judge asked questions that kind of implied that he was in agreement with us. So I am hopeful. We did not receive a ruling today, but we'll probably get one in the next few days. All in all, I think today went well. Entering evidence was discussed. We will have even more things to add to the case as the case goes on. We have a lot more evidence that we have actually collected. So me personally, I don't think that their motion to dismiss is going to be granted right off the bat. So thank you all for your thoughts and your prayers. Continue to pray. I really appreciate your support. I definitely want to keep giving these updates since many of you do donate to me, and your donations are so appreciated, and it is so helpful because we don't know about the twists and turns that this case is going to take. So thank you all. I'm hopeful after today, and I think it went well. Thank you. Okay, update. I'm going to go ahead and provide an update on today's hearing. That was at 1:30.
Interesting. Yeah.
No sense. Thank you, Artman.
I mean, I feel like things continue to get dragged out for a purpose, right? I think that she's very good at manipulating situations and things, and exactly what Drew Anthony said, right? Like, she's good at doing what she does. And there's a lot of people that fall for it. And it's mind-boggling to me that people can't be free thinkers, and they can't sit there and see everything that's happened, all the false things that have come out, the lying, the history that she has. I don't know. It's just crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't get it. I'm not sure how she keeps. Seems like she just play with the court, and she just allows to play with the court.
Yep. She keeps getting away with things too because she has these supporters that follow her blindly. It doesn't matter what she does; they're just going to follow her.
Exactly. That's the thing.
I even heard on that recording when she was telling that she was unblocking people and people asking her questions, how other people were trying to stand up for her. And in my opinion, after all that she said, you got to allow her to speak. Allow her to speak for herself and explain things, right? Because then that's when the truth comes out. Not from what other people believe, but what's coming from the heart of her, which is we all, I think, can see on this side that it's fucking evil.
Exactly. As soon as they ask like a tough question, somebody's jumping to answer it. Mm-hmm. You can't really answer it for her. You know what I mean?
It still goes back to the same thing. When you're sitting here trying to say, well, I'm going to unblock everybody, but at the same time, I'm not going to debate them. I just want to have a gather session of just still supporters. Only have like one or two people who are opposition up there. It kind of defeats the purpose of really unblocking. Like, are you actually going to start hosting debates? Is that your plan? Like, what is your plan? Just to unblock them so they can come there and, get ridiculed or muted by your mods eventually still? Like, what's the plan?
I think that because she said what she said and she was losing a lot of supporters and getting a lot of backlash from the Carmelo supporters, she had no choice but to kind of come up there and try to make peace with certain people to try to gain back sort of like a family like we've created right here. I think they see a little bit of a threat with all that we got going on here, and as much as like they would love to see us fall apart, I feel like we get stronger regardless of disagreements, right? Regardless of anything that happens. I feel like it only makes us stronger and stronger. Whereas like with them, they're going out for blood. That's my opinion.
No, I can agree with that 100%. And here's my other thing, and this is what I brought up to some of the people that I know, and I'm going to see if y'all, even the people in the chat, may agree with this. So the day before, she was literally saying, I'm not going to have any YT people up there. If you didn't donate over $50K or whatever, I'm not going to follow you. Post your stuff.
That's why I don't understand why Amanda took her ass over there talking about we going to have a every weekly debate and all this. I don't care who panel.
I'm still asking the same question, 99. I'm still asking that same question.
Shit.
And that's my whole thing is the day before she was literally like, if you don't donate over $50K, not $50, $50K to the Give, Send, Go, I'm not going to promote your stuff. I'm not going to push you or anything like. Who in the world has donated $50K to Carmelo Anthony? Find me someone.
It would have been, if you was a fan, it would have been you.
Honestly, I think it's all like a money thing for her.
My fault. I gotta mute my mic. Hey, my bad. Just take the time on. Hey.
That wasn't me.
No, you're good. My fault.
But yeah, in fact, I agree with you. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to the point of where, it's so crazy that she wants Carmelo supporters to put in all this money, right, into the Give, Send, and Go, and she's putting almost like what the hell's the word I'm looking for? Like a criteria that they have to meet to be accepted as some sort of advocate, right? Like, you can't be white, you can't be this, you can't be that, and you have to give this much money in order to be accepted. It blows my mind.
I think that's a little extra, but I feel you. But I don't think
Thank you, Wes. Stipulation.
No, I feel your pain, but like me, just like I feel like it's not like that everywhere. Because I'm from New York like you, but like, I feel like it's really in your mind what you pick and choose to feel like what's one-sided or the other. Deadass, like, you could feel blind or you could feel fucking electric. You could fucking feel the vibe of the world. Or you could just be dumb, stupid, closed in. You heard? Depending on your fucking mindset. That's just me. But at the end of the day, that should be everybody. In reality, and if you're not fucking knowing it, I'm willing to show it to you.
What is he talking
just by
about?
speaking it to motherfuckers and enlightening you and telling you that you just don't gotta think one way. Guess what? I mean, Puerto Rico, came to the Bronx. Now I live in a fucking crib. I paid fucking $3,000 a fucking month rent, bro. Rent.
Santi. The F-bombs is going crazy.
Oh shit, my bad. But anyway, I'm being real as fuck. Like, I'm giving you my speech. So if you want to get to know me, you look. This is my heart to y'all. Y'all ain't got. You know what? If you don't want to hear, you don't got to hear.
He drunk.
Okay, end right now. So, this I don't use.